Some people were just born with it. And that clearly wasn't.
Maybe.
You could.
I didn't.
So
I did. I pressed record. Go on, Dave. Run it back one more time.
What's up, my people? This is David. That's Arren, and welcome to Too Real.
Yeah, boy, that was cold. That was cold. That was cold. He popped his intro cherry. We love it.
Come on.
We love it.
We're here now.
So, Dave, what happened last time?
Oh yeah, where the story ended.
Brutally. You got cut off like a girl, which is mad at you, bro. In the middle of an argument, you can't even finish your point. You're being nice and calm, and it's just...
And it's not even that beep. My head's hot. Head is hot. Head's gone. Don't do that to me. No, don't do that to me. So yeah, so
I'll cut her off straight away.
Oh, brother.
I'll end the whole relationship. She won't even know. I'll just delete the number, block it, delete all the messages, delete all the videos, delete all the pictures.
He's taking it a bit too far. That's a bit too extreme. Delete all the videos. Said,
hey, listen.
Over an argument, that's matter.
Hey, listen. One time of disrespect equals a lifetime of disrespect.
Oh, you're right, you know.
You gotta nip that in the bud.
Yeah, facts.
Because then if she finds a way to contact you, you know, okay, maybe she wants to change.
It's true. Because there's always a way. Email,
eBay.
Team.
Imagine that. You can't take off. She's gone all the way to eBay to message you.
Yeah, that's how I know you're a real one. If you do that, you're a real one still.
She's auctioning herself back to you.
Yeah, hard.
To buy it now price, better say free.
Hey, listen. You're a real one for that.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, where was I in the story again?
I just explained to you that you nearly got run over by a float and you tried to fight a truck.
Yeah. So obviously, man's waved. Yeah, man's waved. And the float almost trying to run me over. And not just me, the man them were there as well. I wowed out. So man chased it down, opened the door.
You didn't open the door, bro.
I
You
just
threw the door open.
But it's fucked though. It's mad though, because I don't remember what I saw inside it. I don't remember.
I saw something I didn't expect to Cardi. An old white guy.
That's probably why I calmed down and I probably got because I saw he's a white guy. I was like, yeah, he's not on smoke. He's not on that. It's a limit to leave him alone. Because after that, I just remember you not coming to me and then
he didn't actually say anything. He just got out. He just got out. That's it.
He didn't want to smoke. He didn't want it. He knew it was carnival. He knew what carnival was about. He just didn't want it. But nah, wait, that was day one, innit? Yeah, that was day one.
Day one.
That was day one when I was finished.
Fall off.
I was so finished.
You got a history of going too far. And wilding out.
Yeah, man. Stories for other days. I'm sure stories that we've told before in the past, yeah. But yeah.
Which one are you talking about? Because there's been a few.
Wow. I don't even know. I don't, all of a sudden I forgot. All of a sudden.
Plead the fifth.
All of a sudden I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I plead the 10th, the 12th. I don't remember. But yeah, now that first day was mad still.
Nuts, bro. Nuts.
It was so mad.
Nuts. And then, what I remember later on in the day is you going missing.
Yeah, that I don't remember how.
No one could find you.
The nice thing is,
and then we called. I think they were like, yeah, they're with you. Like, how do you find someone when you get lost at Cardi?
I think I went to try and go piss, and then I think I lost everyone. But I don't remember this part. All I remember is we're coming to the end, and I somehow bump into, and then we go home. We actually go home, we jump in the tube, because we live next to each other. Not next, but next to each other. Live in the same tube line. Jumped in the tube, and I bopped home. But the maddest thing is what happened afterwards. Because obviously, we was meant to go out for after party. And
was that the jam night?
Yeah, the Whitson jam night.
Yeah, you're lucky it was close by.
Yeah, fam. But the mad thing about that part is that obviously man got home now from carnival, washed myself. Bearing in mind I didn't go sleep.
That sounds mad, but yeah.
Washed myself, bro. Shower and that, bro. I was managed to shower and that. Shower and freshen myself up. Baked off for like a couple hours. Ate something. It wasn't even a couple hours. I'm trying shit. It was like an hour or so. Because we got home like 8, 9. And the turnover.
Quite early,
yeah, the turnaround had to be quick. Cause obviously to get to the motive, innit? So just bearing in mind I didn't fall asleep. man ate and all that. When I linked up to the man them again, when you wasn't there, I was like to them, they must have asked me about the day. I was like to them, bro, I don't remember nothing. I need you to deep what I'm saying right now. I need you to deep what I'm saying. Man's at carnival, man goes home, I wash myself, shower and that, get ready, eat, then step out again while going to sleep, and I don't remember what happened during the carnival. Same day. Bro, yeah, that's never happened to me before. That was insane. When I did, bro.
You killed that many brain cells?
Bro. This is
Did you get hit on the head? Did you get into a scrap?
I basically did. Bro.
Actually, yeah, you basically did, yeah.
I'm not talking about that incident. I'm not talking about that. From what I drank, I basically got rushed. I must have had 5 Maggies, and in all 5 of them Maggies, I put Red Nephew in, and then my boy gave me some rock, brother. And one of my boys gave me spliff.
That's the first ever time in my life I've been mad at.
Yeah.
First ever time. I don't think it will ever happen again, but that was mad. That was mad.
Bro.
And then he said, yeah, it's fine. He's already mashed up. What?
See, you see my friends. This is why you can't mix alcohol with a good time and weed. You can't. You just can't. But yeah, man, he gave me a spliff, and I feel like that's what it was. I think I took like 2 pulls.
Nah, bro, it's everything.
No. Sorry, what I meant was that added on top of it, that just, everything included that. Messed up my whole
I could never
time,
do that, bro.
Yes,
I could never do that.
The only reason because I don't smoke. The only reason because I was fucked. I was at a point, if you gave me anything, okay, not anything, God forbid. Not anything.
Yeah, let's take that out there real quick.
That out, not anything. I think if you offer me anything mad, like coke, I think I'll sober up straight away. No joke. Because
now, one of my boys was saying, if you're waved and you have a bit of coke, it sobers you up. Well, not sober you up, but like it gets you functioning again, where you're not like all over the place, like you got energy again. Not saying you should do that if that happens.
I was gonna say that's fantastic news. That's great stuff. That's excellent. But I'm never doing that. God forbid. God forbid. Nothing's ever going up my nose.
Back when I used to drink and I first started smoking, I couldn't do it, bro. Even if I had like 1 or 2 drinks and like 1 toke, I'd be finished.
Yeah.
Done.
It happens to everyone.
Ended. Every single time. And I was like 15. Ended. So I don't know how you carried on functioning. It makes sense when you don't remember nothing.
Of course, bro. Something had to lack. Having me being done with my memory. Something I couldn't be calm with memory after that. Something had to lack. But talking about smoking and drinking, I remember when we were younger, he used to get written off all the time. But he's learning less now. He's grown now. You don't do that. You don't make the same mistakes.
I'm so happy he does.
You don't make the same mistakes. But when we were younger, like late teens, yeah, he used to fall off all the time because of that. But he's grown now. He's a man. I'm proud of him.
Thank God. Thank God for growth.
Facts.
Because even when you're waved, yeah, you'll be able to walk in that, but it's so long and funny to deal with you. When we left Jay's birthday, yeah, we're walking back, and you kept asking me if I'm okay, and you kept moving me out of the way of people, but you were the one in the way of people.
Same old.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Hey, when I'm waved, yeah, man.
Nah, as long as you don't go past the point, yeah, you're the funniest guy alive. But as soon as you've gone past that point, it's just Scrap City. It's like you're playing Def Jam Fight for New York. And you're not Method Man, you're none of them, you're just David Pinto.
That's not even funny, bro.
Fight for Stockwell, fight for Clapham, fight for South.
Yeah, man. If you need a character to fight, shout you when I'm waved. I'll back your beef even if I don't know you.
He actually will.
I'll back your beef. I don't remember the last time I got into a serious altercation, actually, to be fair. Like a serious one, I don't remember. It might have been that day, you know.
But I didn't want to say it. Just in case you don't want to talk about it, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to be the one to bring it up.
No, I'm not just trying to... Yeah, it's probably that day. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely that day.
Bro, you had at least 8 uncles who were built, and not like little bit, like built. They look like WWE wrestlers. They had you pinned up against the wall and you somehow got out of it.
This happens when you're just mad. When you're fuming, yeah, man.
Bro, they had you fully pinned up. Like, I'm talking, like, all of them had you pinned up against the wall. I turned around, looked back, you got out of it. I was like, this ain't right. This ain't right. Whatever. Your drink must have got spiked.
Fam, that's what my parents said the next day. They were like, something that's happened. Your drink must have got spiked. But nah, it definitely wasn't that. I mean, it could have been, God forbid, but I don't know. But I just feel like I was just mad. Because I know when I'm mad, this just...
But those dark-skinned drinks are definitely born for fighting. 100%. And you were on Henny all night.
Yeah.
All night.
Nah, I wasn't, I mixed it with a bit. When I got to the party, the motive that night...
Bro, she brought you a drink and she said it was Henny and Coke. She saw you, basically took you. She was with you for like 5-10 minutes, introduced you to someone, pulled you over to chat to some, I don't know who it was, maybe the girl's mum who owns the house or whatever.
Wait,
Me mentioned all of this, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Walked over to the bar, made you a drink, brought it back to you, gave it to you.
Oh, so you lot gave me the Henny and Coke?
No, she gave you the Henny and Coke.
So what did you lot make me?
Nothing.
Oh,
You didn't need any more.
So I just got what you said. But wait, was it... You talking about... You was something around?
Yeah, I just didn't want to do the editing. I just didn't want to say it to do the editing. That's all it was.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, no.
And then how many hours later she chased you down and her whole toe was bleeding, bro.
Yeah, it's peaks, though. Funny enough, we spoke about that the other day, recently.
What, both of you? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
We spoke about it. Chill out. Chill out. But yeah, man.
Well, was that all that was spoken about? Or?
Yes.
Or were certain fingers brought into the equation again?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, sorry. Bachelor life forever. Sorry. They know better, right?
They definitely. She knows better.
Yeah, now. So Dave, let's get back on topic.
Let's go.
How was the rest of your summer? Or would you call that the end of your summer?
It was meant to be until like 2 weeks later when the girl tried to blind me.
I forgot about this and I was there.
Yeah, man.
Hey, bro, that night was just wild to begin with, yeah? So, it's with someone. It's me, and I think it's you sat next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Some girl, she just kept going around the whole time saying, asking everyone if they could see your phone. And she's inside, she's outside, she just kept doing it.
Wait, for context, this is at a house party, by the way. It's a house party.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
House party.
So she's come back into the living room with someone else. I don't want to name that name. Me, David. I hope it's you sat there. She walked up and then she's just stood there. So I said, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "Yeah." And it was like, "Continue to riz." I was like, something's not right. Something's not right. Nah. She then comes over, puts her hands on my knees, and starts looking around like this. I'm just confused. I'm like, this is just weird.
She was off it. I don't know what she was off, but she was off it still.
She left, and it's like, "Yeah, man, you lost the ball." I was like, "I'm happy I lost the ball." So later on in the night, we're all getting kicked out apart from our group. Mm-hmm. The same girl is going round to everyone, saying, "Thank you for coming. I hope you had a great time." Acting like she lives there.
I was going to say, I thought she didn't even live there.
She don't, bro. So I walked up to her. "Does she live here?" She's like, "No, I'm listening." So then she's come to you, the other one that won't be named. She's like Voldemort right now. And then she said the same thing. "Thank you for coming. I hope you had a great time." And then she stood there and then she said, "Guys, do you know that I have mental issues?" I was like, oh my God.
That's in that. She was off it.
I'm happy I fumbled that pass.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that. Dave, let's get back to you.
Yeah.
Your night was eventful.
It wasn't. It's just that the blindness part. So I was confused. That all I remember from that part is that we're just there chilling. I forgot where it happened. I think it was outside. It must have been outside or...
Yeah, it was outside.
It was outside or something. We were just there chilling. I don't know why she had Jordans in her hand. I don't know why the hell she had a Jordan in her hand. It doesn't make no sense. So I was just there. She's looking at me. I think we're talking. Like,
you had to be talking.
Yeah,
She can't. This is her. She can't just do it randomly.
Nah, she could still.
I mean, if you annoyed her, yeah.
She would just come out of nowhere. But yeah, we were talking, and then she's looking at me, and then all I see is in my eye. It's so fucked. I was for a few seconds. It's not like I reacted. I went straight away. For a few seconds, I was there. I was like, "Is this really happening to me?" Like, on God, this is what I can remember. I can fully remember me standing there for a few seconds. Like, in my head, I'm like, even my facial expression, I'm like, really? Is this really happening? Are you really spraying my eye with deodorant? And then afterwards, I go, And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking, I just walked off. I went into the toilet. I think I got like a wet towel or something, started rubbing in my eye or something. I think someone came in as well to help me with that. Yes, they came in, checking on me and stuff. Got the towel, just wiping on my eye. It was stinging, but it wasn't. It's weird. It was like a weird feeling. But it was a feeling I never felt before. That's why I was scared. I thought, right, this girl might have actually blinded me, you know. No cap. I was thinking, this girl might have blinded because it was a mad feeling. I come out now, and then she's apologizing. She's like, oh, I didn't mean it. I'm thinking, in my head, I was thinking, you looked me dead in the eye and done it. What do you mean you didn't mean it? She was like, and I think I told her, I was like, what do you mean you didn't mean it? And then she was like, nah, I was trying to spray you here. That's when I thought to myself, in my head, I never said it to her because I didn't want to make things worse. In my head, I was thinking,
she's a scrapper too.
In my head, I was thinking, what do you mean you meant it there when you looked me dead in my eye and then you sprayed in my eye? Like that. But in my head, I didn't. But out loud, I didn't say anything. I was like, don't worry about it, it's fine. She said, no, it's not. And she started crying. How was she sprayed me in my eye and then she's on us crying? How does that make sense, bro? How does that even work? How does that even fathom? You sprayed me in that and then you know you're acting like the victim. Sounds
like a normal situation.
It sounds like a very normal situation. A very, very normal situation.
So here's my account of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how the deodorant came about, yeah? She's being herself. She's dancing. You get up to catch a wine. She cuts. Yeah. And you're doing that thing every time you get rejected. You're like... So I'm laughing my ass off because for some reason, I'm always there and I always see it.
You always catches my else.
So I pick up the deodorant, I spray your back and I'm like, bro, I don't want you to be all musty after you just held this L.
So I don't remember that.
I put it down. Mm-hmm. I'm still laughing. All four of you have gone outside.
Yeah. Oh, this was inside, didn't it?
Yeah, that bit was inside. Yeah. You've all gone outside. Mm-hmm. And then I'm hearing noise, so I come out into the hallway, and all four of you have gone into the bathroom. So I'm thinking, have all four of you gone for alone time as a four? Like, I don't know what's going on, innit? So I come back down and sit down. It's been at least 5-10 minutes. Comes in, and she's like, David's been sprayed in the eye with deodorant. So I'm like, alright, cool. With him. Like, she must be dealing with it. But just in case, I'm looking up, what do you do when that happens? Yeah. So I've waited a bit of time. I've come to the door to knock on it to make sure you're doing the right thing. Yeah. I can hear Benita crying way before I get there. I knock on the door, and then you're like, 1 second. Right, cool. But are you okay? You're like, yeah, I'm good. And then all I can hear is crying. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't understand what's going on at all.
That was when she was telling me, I didn't mean it. And I was just telling her, it's calm. Don't worry about it. And that's when she started crying and it got louder. And I was thinking, But yeah, this is why, yeah, it's that. It's because she started crying. Because in my head, like when it happened and I went to the toilet, I wanted to get onto her. But when she came on the podcast, I started crying, I thought, there's no point. So I was make shit worse, ruin everyone's night, and just fuck everything off. And I just thought, don't worry about it. Gave her a hug, and then, yeah. That's it. That's literally it. But it's funny, because since that day, we haven't really spoken.
I mean, I haven't spoken to her, but I don't really speak to her anymore, so it's fine.
Yeah. And that's how my summer ended, guys. Pretty eventful, right?
That's very eventful.
Bro, almost getting blinded.
Nearly lost the whole eyeball.
Fuck in hell, bro. What an L that would have been. That's yeah.
Walking around looking like a whole TV show character.
Like Captain Hook. He was on eye patch, no? Oh, am I trying shit?
Captain Hook is what they used to call me when I had the cast.
I remember. I was there.
I know you were there. You were in the group chat. I remember. That's why I looked so confused. I was like, Captain Hook?
No, like a parrot with an eye patch. That's what I meant. But he never had an eye patch anyway. He just had the hand.
Let me ask Google. Google is our friend.
Well, just type in Captain Hook, bro.
Into what? Google?
So
yeah, I'm asking Google, yeah?
I thought you were going to... Sorry. Ignore me. Never...
Nah, no eye patch.
So what famous pirate had an eye patch?
Find out, innit?
Blackbeard?
Maybe. Is that from Pirates of the Caribbean?
No, that's just a famous pirate that they make.
Yeah. I was looking them up the other day, actually. Don't ask why.
History, innit? Because he existed.
Yeah.
It was a real life. It was a real life character. Not real life. It's a real life character. It was a real.
Kill Bill. The thing from Kill Bill, she had an eye patch.
Yeah, but she wasn't a pirate though. I was just thinking of pirates.
There's one brother from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Could be that. Could be him. Is he the one with the testicles? Yeah, it's testicles. There is testicles, but it's a beard.
You're thinking of the brother who releases the Kraken, innit?
Yeah.
And it's he's got octopus.
Yeah, but you could have the legs testicles, no?
Tentacles.
I wasn't born here. English.
What?
English. I wasn't born here. English is my first language, so we move. But yeah, him. I was thinking of him still. Tentacles, that's what we call it.
Alright, okay, yeah, alright.
But yeah, that was almost me, fam, with the eye patch and shit. But thank God, praise to the Most High.
That would have been the longest of days,
bro. I think I would have stopped.
How do you come back from it?
Well, you don't. I mean, you do, but it'll take a long time for me to come back from that still.
Is it irreversible? If you get sprayed in the eye with something and it like is it
if you get blinded.
No, I'm talking like from spray. Obviously, if you're blinded, you're blinded. But I'm saying like if something happened to you from a spray, is that permanent? Is that like
no? Clearly not, because
no. I meant like if it was severe,
severe,
and something actually happened, is that done? Like that's crazy.
That's a good question. So I don't know.
But then again, I don't think it would be because you have a film on your eye that is wet, basically. So I feel like it would take a lot. That's one thing I can't live without, and that's both eyes,
bro,
and testicles. Seeing as you want to talk about testicles, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Them two things I can't live without still. Or should we say 4 things? Anyway, moving on. Moving on.
The end of my summer was interesting as well.
I was just gonna ask you.
So I was out with a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Madness is going on because madness is always going on with this group of people because of 2 specific individuals.
And madness is going on whenever you're outside.
I like that. That sounds cool. Yeah. That sounds like you need to have me outside. Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
This is why we've been outside. We've been hiding for the past 4 years.
Hey, listen. When we start posting, you won't be saying that.
That's true.
So, there's a group of 4 of us, 2 girls who are roommates, me and my boy. We're at a bar that isn't here. And like, yeah, let's go to the bar, let's get a drink. I'm like, cool, I'll get some pineapple juice. Walked up to the bar. This is what's been ordered, for sure, 100%. 2 tequilas, 1 vodka and tequila, and
Red Bull.
And pineapple juice. And 1 pineapple juice. But I'm sure that I made it clear that my pineapple juice is going to be in a big glass. So it's come to pay now, and the brother's like $4.90. But he's giving me a shot. I'm like, hey, that has to be for a full glass.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It's been like 5 minutes, I'm tired of waiting, and I've already paid. So, even though I've already put the shot down of pineapple juice, which is what I'm sure I've been told what it is, I'm like, let me drink that while I wait for the big glass. I went, boom, Just as I pick it up, just as I get to here, one of the girls is like, no! But I'm thinking, I don't know what she's on about. So I went, boom. Bro, it was vodka and pineapple juice.
This is why.
And I was finished.
This is why you listen. When someone says no and you pick something up,
it's my own fault to begin with.
Of course it is.
Because the last time I had the pineapple juice, I smelt it 3 times and I asked the bartender 3 times, this is definitely pineapple juice. I don't know what I was on. So I had the exact same moment as I did at your birthday in 2021 when you forced me to have the Ray shot.
Yeah.
It was stuck in my eyes for 30 minutes, bro.
You said stuck in his eyes.
Now, bro, I could feel it. I could feel it. I was being slightly louder. I was really saying what was on my mind with no filter.
See, I miss that Arren. I miss that Arren so much.
Madness is going on anyway
Mm-hmm.
because of the 2 girls, brother. Because he's
Going through domestics.
All of that.
Yeah.
But the roommate is also feeling all of that. So it's just a long day.
That sounds like mad domestics. I said that, and then
Bro, it's nuts.
That's mad
It's
domestics.
nuts.
What the fuck?
So I'm still waved. I've gone home, still waved, gone to sleep, woken up a complete mess, bro.
Over one shot, that's...
Bro, it was half a shot.
That's crazy.
Pineapple.
He's still waved. It's like 2 months later, he's still waved.
Pineapple. That sounds cold though. I might have to make that. I woke up in the morning. I got the headache. My stomach is screaming. I've gone to the park. I've tried to do my session. I've completed it, but I'm a mess. Bro, I got shagged by a bartender. Can you believe that? So the other girl who wanted the vodka and pineapple only got pineapple juice.
I was going to say, so after that shot, you didn't get your juice in the end?
I did, but first he gave me orange juice with ice. I told him not with ice. So I was like, hold on, bro, listen. You've already made me drink alcohol, please. Let's get it right this time. But I've been a bartender, so normally I'm cool with it. If you make a mistake, that's cool. But if you've done it twice in a row, I'm like...
You're mocking it, bro. That's poor. Like, who gave you the job? Who hired you?
Have I done worse? I've been falsely accused of doing worse.
How does that happen?
So, this is a long ass story to really explain it. So,
long story short,
you're gonna want the full story. So, this is 2019 summer. I'm working in Portsmouth at a festival called Victorious.
I remember that time period.
So, firstly, we're camping. So now I'm trying to figure out why is everyone so okay with being homeless for the weekend. First day is great because I'm a supervisor. I'm not really doing much. There's still a story there. The second day is when I get moved to a different bar where I get falsely accused of doing this thing wrong. So this lady has said to me, can I get a double Bacardi and Coke? Alright, cool. So I made it. She's watched me give her a double. She's watched me put the Coke in. I've gone back. She's like, no, you've only given me a single. Alright, cool, I'll make it again, no problem. I make it again. She's watched me give her a double of Bacardi and Coke. I've come back. She's like, no, this isn't what I ordered. I want a double Bacardi with Coke. Alright, cool, I'll make it again, no problem. I ain't complaining, I'll just make it again.
No, fuck that, me, you're a good man. Me?
There's more to the story why I couldn't react like that. Come back the third time, made it. She's like, nah, this is wrong. The manager comes past, and he's like, don't worry, I got it. I'm like, bro, I've made it correct, but yeah, you do your thing. That's the only time where I might have got something wrong more than twice. But I think it was falsely accused. Now, let me start the whole thing again so you can understand why I didn't while out. So we're in Portsmouth. It's a festival. And I'm sure you know about Portsmouth. You went to uni there. It's not like London. It's not like London.
Definitely not.
So the first day when I'm supervising, me being me, I refuse to wear the shirt, the whole uniform correctly. So I'm in trainers, jeans, and I'm supposed to be in a buttoned up pink shirt. Nope, it's me. I'm unbuttoning the shirt. I got the black shirt underneath. I just have to be different. So I'm on the till for a bit. I shouldn't be on the till. I'm serving. There's 2 people that turn up that are clearly mother and daughter. I think they're both waved. The daughter is looking at me, licking her lips, and winking, and all of that. So I'm serving.
How old does the daughter look?
She could have been like 21 onwards.
Okay.
So I'm serving the mum and that. And then I give them what they want. It was easy as well. It's just a wine bar. So you just pour it in, you give it to them. It's easy.
Yeah.
I've given them their drinks. They've paid. The daughter's still doing all of that harassment stuff, yeah?
She's full of risen you in front of the mum as well.
The mum couldn't see. She was stood slightly behind her.
Yeah.
The mum picks up the drinks, turns round, and says, pack, and walks away. I'm like, I just got sexually or racially harassed in one moment. How should I feel here? Should I feel excited that I could pipe her if I wanted to? Or should I scrap? Or should I send one of the girls to scrap? I was like...
She said what?
I was like, this is just confusing right now.
I ain't gonna lie, the plot twist was insane. I did not expect it to... It's like we're driving down the road and just a shop left into like a shop.
This is what I'm saying.
What?
So that's day one.
Hell?
I've let it slide because there's nothing I can do. Just come to the next day. Go on.
Yes, I don't know how.
Dave, I was so perplexed because I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know whether to be ready to pipe or ready to send another girl to scrap. I was so in the middle, and the whole situation was so confusing. I was just completely like my brain was everywhere.
It happened too quick, innit?
All of it happened too quick.
I don't know how.
All of it.
That's insane.
All of it, bro.
How could she say?
She didn't even say it quietly, bro. So I know for a fact that's what she said. But alright, cool.
Yeah, cool.
So that sets the scene for the next day.
Yeah.
The next day, I've turned up to the wine bar as a supervisor. Some brother turns up.
Wait, hold on, before you go, did you tell anyone?
No, I was so confused. I was so perplexed. I was just like, people are probably going to be confused that I'm pulling out the race card. They're never going to find her again. Whatever. So the next day started. I've turned up at the bar, at the wine bar that I was supervising at.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys come to me and he's like, I need to move you to another bar. I'm like, alright, cool. But he's going to other bars and he's picking people up. At the time, I'm thinking nothing of it. But looking back on it, and during the day, it's only ethnic people that he's picking up. All the white people are staying, fine. But that doesn't really mean anything at that point in time. We get to this bar. It's a long, busy bar. We've all been put on a till, all of us. And it's probably been at least 10 hours straight. None of us have had a break. None.
10 hours, no break?
Bro, and this, we probably started at around 7 in the morning. So that's when I got to the wine bar. I probably got to the other bar around 9. So 9 till about, I don't know, what would that be? That would be like 8? No, that would be 7 p.m. None of us have had a break. Like, absolutely none of us. And it's coming to the point where people who I'm serving are telling me, please go have a break. But I'm not saying nothing in it because that's the manager's situation and whatnot.
This is why I couldn't work in like bars and stuff. So I hear stories like this all the time from different people.
I've never had a problem in London. I mean, I've had a problem, but like it wasn't at this level of problem. It was just, it is what it is kind of problem. So 10 hours gone by. The whole of my side is all the people that they've taken from other bars. We're all clearly ethnic. None of us have had a break.
That's fucked.
I'm seeing the other side, Portsmouth people clearly. They're all having breaks. They're all eating. They're all getting food and that.
No way. There's no way.
But once again, I'm thinking, nah, it can't be that. Even though what's happened the day before, I'm like, nah, it can't be that. Whatever. My agency rep has turned up. And this is back when I used to chat to everyone. I wanted to be everyone's friend. So she already knows that she should be seeing an Arren that's happy to see her. She's turned up, she's walked around, I know my face looks completely drained because there's been too many customers that have said, please go have a break. So she walked up to me, she's like, Arren, what's wrong? I'm like, oh, none of us have had a break, we haven't eaten, we haven't had no water. So the first thing she said was go to the back and eat. She just took me off the till, didn't tell no one. I'm sat there. I'm the only one that's there from my side, but there's various other ones from the other side. I've gone to pull out the sandwich. 2 more have come to sit next to me from my side. One white girl is sitting next to me. And about 4 or 5 times she said, I haven't really worked today. I've just basically been sitting here. I'm like, this is just getting too weird now.
Ain't no way.
This is just getting too strange now. Like, too many things are pointing it in this direction. But I can't pull out the race card. Look where I am. I'm in Portsmouth. Nothing's going to happen. So the agency rep comes back. And for the first time in my life, I've said to her, send me home. But obviously I'm in Portsmouth. But I'm like, send me home. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this at all.
Yeah.
So as I'm leaving, the manager's just looking at me, smiling his arse off. I'm talking like he looks so happy about something, but I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. And then as I'm leaving, I'm noticing, because I was wearing the Vapor Maxes at the time, I'm noticing that they're not as like spongy as before. So I've checked the bottom, bro. There's a nail in it. But I'm thinking, nah, it can't be a long nail. Fast forward, I've got home, I'm cleaning all my trainers. I'm cleaning that one. I've pulled it out, yeah. The nail is that long, bro. So somewhere where I've been walking around in that bar, there is a nail for some reason that is that long, that is somehow in that position that I've stood on. I'm not saying that someone planted it there. I'm just saying the whole day makes no sense.
That is.
The whole day made no sense, bro. Oh, yeah. So obviously it's on a field, and then because there's drinks, the grass is going to get wet, so it's going to get slippery.
Mm-hmm.
On their side, they had the floor thing that you're supposed to have.
Yeah, and you said you
on the side, we didn't have that at all. So there's been bare times where, because I have to move quick because it's busy, I've come round and I've gone, and I've almost slipped. So at some point, somewhere, I've stepped onto a nail, and it kind of makes sense because surely something is broken, and then because it's wet, it's in a certain position.
That story is so messed up.
It's wild.
So messed up.
It's wild.
And I'm just trying to put myself in your shoes. I therefore understand what you mean, because like, there's certain situations where there's just no point of even bringing anything up.
No one's going to take it seriously, bro. Even the agency rep, as cool as she is, she's going to be like, nah.
Yeah. But that's true. But for me, I'm trying to think, there's only so much I can take until 10 whole hours without break.
Busy bar, bro. Busy bar.
I feel like that's the point. I think that's what took me over the edge. That obviously the whole circumstances of us being in one and the conditions we're working in first. But then, no, I lied. Is when you said you looked over on the other side and they were having their breaks, and we weren't. That's what took me over the edge. Because if I saw both sides weren't having a break,
yeah, fine.
Cool. But it's everything you just said about the conditions you're working in and all being ethnic minorities, and then looking over there and it's just all white people and they're having their breaks and we're not. Yo, I would have said something. I would have been like, you know what? Sorry, excuse me. I would have gone and spoken to them like, brother, how come they're having break and we're not? If there's an issue, I'll just get myself and I'll go.
I took that chance when I had it.
No, I'm talking without the rep. I would have been like, if he was chatting shit, like, you know what, love, safe.
He wasn't chatting rubbish. He was just like, oh no, there's no one to swap with you.
Oh, so you asked
anyone? Of course, many times, bro. When you get to 6 hours, you're supposed to have a break on food.
And he said there's no one to swap. But they're swapping on that
Yeah,
side.
but I just left it, bro. I was like, alright, cool, whatever.
Nah, if I was me, I'd be like, nah, G.
But then to go into even more depth here, the whole weekend make no sense because it's the first time I've ever been camping. So all I'm thinking is, why is everyone so cool with being homeless? So every morning at 5 a.m, I'm taking an Uber to the gym in the city centre, doing a session, showering, all of that, coming back.
The gym in Portsmouth.
Pure gym.
So Pure Gym. Oh, there's the gym next to Fratton, but Pure Gym is in city centre. Yeah.
And it's huge as well. I like that one.
I have to go to that gym still.
So I've done that 2 days in a row. Yeah. But the first day, the one with the mother and daughter, I've called up the one that sprayed you in the face. I'm like, hi. First thing I've said to her is, do you want to save me from homelessness? A couple hours later, she messaged me saying, are you okay, bro? So she's called him and said, Arren's homeless.
I'm so dead. Did she not know that you was in the working?
Yeah, no, she knew. But I just said it straight up, bro. I don't care. So then, going back to the next day when I've told the rep, send me home, I've already given my suitcase to the rep to look after so I can go straight to hers. So the whole weekend is wild, bro. So I've picked up the suitcase, I've jumped in an Uber, gone to student accommodation because she was chilling with them, chilled with a whole bunch of people, linked up with 2 others, stayed the night at hers, and then my agency rep was like, message me in the morning so I could say that you're on the coach, so you get paid for the coach ride home. But really, I'm on the coach with them going straight to Carney. My first ever time at Carney.
That weekend, innit? I remember that.
That whole weekend was just outrageous.
That sounded like a mad weekend.
Outrageous.
We was even meant to link up with you, but we didn't.
I was supposed to link up with you,
yeah.
But then my dad calls me and he's like, we got football today. I'm like, so I've done all of that and I've gone straight to ball.
That's mad. I don't know how you played.
With a suitcase.
He knew. He knew.
Yeah, he knew I was in Portsmouth. I'm thinking, it's bank holiday weekend. We ain't playing ball today. I'm outside. I get the phone call and I'm like, are you sure? Like, are you really sure? We go there, yeah. Our group is the only one there.
Wait, was it Power League or goals?
It was goals.
In
Wembley.
In the league?
No. It's his own game. It's a separate thing. But we were the only ones there, bro.
I was going to say, because if it's a league, every bank holiday, there's never.
Nah, never.
There's never.
Never.
Because Manny's playing the Monday league as well, isn't it?
Seasons.
Yeah, seasons. Yeah, that's what I remember. That's what I know. But that's insane. I said there was no one there. But
I could have been with the boys. I was waved as well, bro. I went to Carney waved.
Oh, you were drinking on the way there?
I was drinking with the girls.
On the way there
from their house in Portsmouth, bro.
Shit, no.
The whole way.
Wait, what time did you leave?
We left early. I don't know. It's a long time ago. Early. Because we got to Carney early as well. Very early. Yeah, so bro, I'm waved. I'm waved. And then I'm playing ball.
What the absolute fuck?
That whole weekend makes no sense.
I'm so confused. I'm still trying to fathom. But then,
and there's still more that I haven't told you as well. That weekend just makes no sense, bro.
Was it that day or the following day when we all went we all linked up with the girls? Was you there?
Nah, I think that was when you went to Adele's house.
Yes,
I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I wasn't there.
Okay.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, that whole weekend was funny. Still, that Carney, them 2 Carney days was fun. That was the last Carney before lockdown. I'm just deep in it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
That Carney weekend was lit. It was very lit.
In my first experience of Carney, bro, I was just confused. I was with the wrong group. I was confused. We were just constantly in waves of people, uncontrollably just going like this for like 6 blocks, bro.
But that sounds like carnival, right? It's carnival.
No, I hear it, but at least when I'm with you, we're all holding each other and we're pushing through. We're not actually getting dragged like,
around,
like, bro, I'm talking blocks. we're just going shoo, shoo, and I have no control over it.
That's crazy.
I'm just about keeping the group together.
Because it's girls as well. Yeah, that's crazy still. Waved girls.
Waved, you know the group, bro. What do? They get waved.
When they waved, just girls in general. When girls get waved, it's hard to control them. Especially in an environment like that, or just even a normal party, it's hard to control them. It's a myth.
It's not even about controlling them, bro. It's just about keeping them together.
That's what I meant. By controlling them, literally keep them together, keeping them all in one place. It's hard. That was
one hell of a day. One hell of a weekend.
One hell of a life. It's
like two different dimensions, bro. Before COVID and after COVID, it's just two different dimensions.
Absolutely.
I don't know what was going on before, and I don't know what's going on after. Because it feels like in those 3 years before COVID, so much happened.
Do you know what's mad? Do you know what that COVID period feels like? It feels like in Endgame when Thanos and then we disappeared. That period feels like we went into dust and we disappeared, and then we just came back now.
And then someone come to find us in the quantum.
Yeah, and now we're back. That's what them 3 years of COVID, 2 years, whatever you want to call it, made no sense. It was just a bunch of emptiness in my life.
A bunch of emptiness in my life.
Oh, bro,
you remember that first day when I was playing the original Xbox and I was just going through like Spider-Man 2, PES 2004, GTA, Vice City, San Andreas. Within 20 minutes, I turned it off and put it away.
I remember you turning it off as well. I was thinking, yeah.
And I was even saying, welcome to my channel on House Party.
House Party, that's something I missed. That first,
it died quick, though.
Yeah, I know, but that first 2 months of COVID was so lit. I can't lie to you.
I wouldn't say 2 months, bro. I'd say first 3 weeks.
I'm saying shit, yeah. 2 months was a stretch.
The 3 weeks that we were told were good.
That was a shit.
After that,
you know when Clubhouse came involved? When was that? Because
House Party.
No. Remember it was Clubhouse and House Party.
Oh yeah. When they were basically doing live podcasts.
Yes, Clubhouse. Yeah. That came.
That was early days.
What I was saying, listen, but that was within the first 2 months. That was within the first 3 weeks. Within the first 3 weeks, I'm sure it's only House Party.
Maybe because I wasn't really on Clubhouse like that. I was too busy playing Assassin's, like doing 48 hours of Assassin's Creed in 3 days.
That's fucked, bro. This guy was.
Hey, that game was so good though, bro.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed is a bad boy game still.
I think that was the first time I had a current console since my PS4 that I sold in 2018. So I was just banging out games.
Yeah.
Replayed GTA 5 for like the 6th time. Did all of that. Red Dead 2 was unbelievable. I played all the Assassin's Creeds.
This is what I'm saying. That first, if the lockdown was just them 3 weeks, or let's say first month, that would have been so lit. It would have been an experience I'll tell my kids about. But man said the shit lasted 3 fucking years. No, not 3 years, 2 years.
Nah, it was more like 1 solid year.
No, because remember it was from 2020.
And then there was and then gyms didn't open till April 2021. Yeah, for me it kind of ended around April 2021. In terms of just like having nothing to do, everywhere's a ghost town.
For me, it ended in summer 2021. I'm sure it was like August. For me, it ended when clubs were back open again, which was end of. I remember it was August 2021.
Yeah, so did we go Primrose 2020?
Yeah, was it 2020 or 2021? Shit, that's a good question. No, I think it was 2020.
2020. It was definitely 2020.
That was when they kind of opened it back up
for like a month or something.
And then locked it back down again. Even that was lit. I ain't been back since.
I've been to Regent's Park, but not Primrose Hill, which is right next to it.
I need to go Primrose Hill then. Next summer I need to go there. We need to go there. Have a little link.
It's a nice park.
100%.
It's a very nice area.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I go there at Regent's Park, it just reminds me of working at that uni, bro.
I don't know why we haven't been back since. It makes no sense. Because it's not like...
No reason to go, really, innit?
No, but during the summer, like, at least last summer or this summer, I just picked one random day because it's not like we went
this
there.
summer wasn't predictable.
Yeah, you're right.
This summer wasn't predictable at all.
Yeah, right, still.
The summer before, we were just enjoying the fact that we had a summer.
Yeah, so we just done everything that we had.
Anything and everything. Literally.
Literally. Last summer was lit.
I was still riding bikes for like 5 hours a day.
I missed that as well, you know. That's one thing. You're right, it's because of the weather. That's why we didn't do so much things. Like even bike riding, we didn't even get to do because the weather was
And my
so
front
shit.
tire's still flat for Christmas Day.
That's insane.
And it's only £4 to replace it. It's mad, isn't it?
I almost did it. No, £4.
It's only £4.
Yeah,
I know. I'm mocking it.
But no, this Christmas we need to do it again. Though. We need to go for back. No.
We need to go Christmas Day ball,
and then Boxing Day.
Summertime. It depends on how cold it is.
Yeah, right. Summertime, yeah.
I'd rather wait for like a spring, like an early spring or something, like an April where it's at least 15 degrees.
You're right, still. But now Christmas ball, we need to keep that going. Now,
that needs to go on for years, bro.
Merry Christmas, everybody! Why are you coming aggressive? Why are you doing
How long? What year is this going to be? Like the 4th or 5th year?
That was my first year.
When? Last year? No, it wasn't.
Yes, bro. Because the year before I got COVID at Candy Camp.
Year before that, brother. Because remember before?
That's when I mashed up my knee.
I don't believe you, bro. So you never been to?
Okay.
You never been to when
Christmas Day.
Yes, we've done it in like 3 years straight before we went last year. I'm sure it's like 3 years.
Nah.
You didn't go once. If I bring up the snaps,
2021,
brother. If I bring up the snaps and I see you there,
I don't think it's Christmas Day though.
Bro, after this I'm gonna go and start my money check. So I remember I started every year.
Because I know 2020, that's when I mashed up my knee. That's when I couldn't walk properly and all of that. So I definitely wasn't there at
remember that period.
2021, did we definitely do it?
Bro, we've done it every single year. There's no way last year was your first year. I'm refusing to believe that. Actually, no, the reason I'm refusing to believe that because it wouldn't even be a distant thing. Because you used to come.
Oh yeah, riding a bike, there's no problem. Yeah, bro. I'll do that for any reason.
I'm saying. So that's why I believe last year definitely wasn't your first year. It couldn't have been. 2021
was when I got COVID at Candy Camp. 2020 Christmas, my knee was mashed up. 2021 definitely had COVID. Yeah, so last year was the first year.
Bro.
So 2022.
2020
December.
2020 wasn't my first. I'm sure we done it in 2019.
I wasn't there. Because remember, back then I didn't have a bike. I couldn't get there. That's when Sue was there. That's when it was there. I remember seeing a snap of you all there. But that year, there was no way I was making it there. Unless I took Uber and I wasn't paying for Uber.
So last year was the first time there? I don't believe it still. I don't believe it. Yeah.
That was one hell of a tournament, though.
I
swear we teared it up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking like no one had a chance.
Yeah, we won like
we told them all to go home. I swear it was that bad.
Yes, and then remember, we played one more game.
We slapped him.
No, we went 2-0 because remember, it's 2 goals and off. Because the last game, we went one more game. We went 2-0 up. We had won the game. But then
they wanted to carry on.
Yeah, they wanted to carry on. And then they came back and they won for 2, but we didn't count that as a win. Because normal tournament rules, we already won. We already had won. And everyone's base switched off and we just fucking about. And they came back 3-2 and they were bare gas. I'm thinking, you lot are nerds.
Oh, bro, we slapped him.
Yeah, we won like 4 or 5 games in a row.
Slapped him.
We need to bring that back. This Christmas again.
Alright, cool. Take the outro.
That's you, we done the intro. I don't intro.
How many intros and outros are done, bro? Go on, pop the outro, Cherry. Go on.
I don't know, bro. This has been too real. Hope you have enjoyed the episode. Wow.